Hey, this is Nessyp of Entertainment. I wanted to tell you guys, I am here with the most fabulous Miss Melanie T. I'm going to tell you what I know about Melanie. She's an actress, she's an artist, and she's a spoken word poet, which I just recently found out. And she is just like amazing. Melanie, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
So, Miss Melanie, tell me what you've been up to lately, other than the spoken word, because that's the last time we saw each other.
Right. Well, actually, I've been doing more. I did modeling. I modeled for New York Fashion Week in February.
Okay.
That was my first time walking for Fashion Week, and it was in New York. It was really, really a great experience. I loved it. And currently, I've been acting in a few. There's one that has like short skits, and there's another one that's a series. And I've been on set a lot in the last few months. Yeah.
Can you share
Getting
with
my
us
acting
what
legs.
Can you share with us?
Pardon?
Can you share with us the movie?
Well, the series is called Nothing Else Matters.
Oh,
Yeah, it's called Nothing Else Matters.
Pardon? Tony Shantae, is that with those ladies? Yes.
Tony is in it, yes. Okay. Yes. And Ivy Sunflower, and Cranston with Dreammakers Productions. I'm not sure if their production company made it or not, but yeah, it's called Nothing Else Matters. And it's a series, and I think we've recorded 4 out of 9 episodes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's going really well. It's like it's a comedy, but a love story. It's some crazy stuff that happens, but it was a lot of fun. There was some shooting till like 3 a.m. So that was a bit intense. But again, it was a lot of fun, and the people I'm working with have been great. So we help keep each other's energy up, you know.
Yeah, I know all of those guys, and you're right. I mean, just being around them keeps your energy up, because you have to keep your energy up.
Right. Right.
So how did you wind up getting that part in the series?
Well, it's funny, the way that I've gotten into quite a few of the things in my artistry have been that I've just been, I don't want to say the right place at the right time, but basically the right place at the right time. Because what's for you is for you.
Right.
So it's like, once I would open myself up and say, okay, I think I want to try this. Next thing you know, I'm just in a random conversation where someone asks me, oh yeah, do you want to do this? And I'm like, sure, why not? So it was really just a matter of being a part of a conversation and being open to the idea. So once they needed someone for the script, and they asked me, I was like, okay, yeah, let's go.
I have been looking at some pieces of your art. Some of it is really great. So are you anticipating maybe doing an art show or some type of gallery where people can come out and see your work?
That is a good question. I had done one more recently during Art Walk, but it was here in Largo.
Okay.
I would like to do a show. I know I want to do one closer to December, around in my birthday month, and kind of make that where I showcase some of my visual work, but also some of my spoken word and some of my recordings. So I have a lot of different things, and I was thinking about putting together just a show in the winter for that. So that way I can have a little more time to get some things together as far as having collections. But I wanted to coordinate them with my spoken word, because I feel like all of it kind of works together in telling the story of my journey. So I want to share it as a collective opposed to bits and pieces like I have been doing. And a lot of my painting had been performance painting. So that was 4 different events and things. So say again.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, different events and things. So you kind of paint along with the theme opposed to just what I want to paint,
Okay.
Yeah. So
that sounds awesome. So how long have you been writing as far as your spoken word?
Now that started in 2013. I had been going through a hard time. I was going through a divorce and I had to like just start over from scratch.
Okay,
And I started going to this spoken word event every week to just kind of get out of the house. You know, I had two
yes,
kids that just needed a break, some adult time. And I went for about a few months to a year where I would just listen. And one day, after time passed, I realized my thoughts were starting to rhyme, and I just had a little notepad I would keep in my phone where I just write down my random thoughts. And
okay,
one day, the host of the show said, "Things come to you for a reason." So that stuff is not coming to you for you; it's for
wow,
somebody else's growth or somebody else's healing to help them work through,
okay,
whatever you went through. Because you'd be surprised at who it could help just sharing your story.
right.
So, but that was in 2013, and I was like, "Oh well, okay, let's go, try
So,
it out."
so when did you start performing? I mean, if that's when you start writing, when did you start performing the spoken word?
It was also in 2000. Everything really started in 2013. Painting live, doing spoken word, it all kind of worked together. I was living in Orlando,
Okay.
um, and so there was a lot of opportunities out there to do different shows.
Mhm.
Um, and then in about 2015, 16, more opportunities were opening up here in Tampa. And
Right.
since it was costing me like $100 to come over on the weekends anyway, and I came like 6 weeks in a row, it's like I might as well
Wow.
move back this direction.
Right.
But yeah, it started in 2013. It's just been like kind of building and evolving since.
Yeah. So now you're all over the place. You're in Tampa,
Yeah,
SAP,
yeah.
Clearwater
Art
State,
life,
Idaho.
art life. Yeah.
Yes. 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 So Melanie, how I want you to tell our audience how they can get in touch with you, whether it's to um, see what you're doing with the acting, or to see some of your artwork, or to get in touch with you to maybe come to an event to do your sport. Because she got you guys, she's really good. She take it from me. She's really good. So how would we get in touch with you, darling?
Well, to get in touch with me if you want like a commissioned piece, you can reach out to me on Facebook, Melanie T underscore art,
Okay.
on Instagram, Melanie T underscore art, on TikTok, Melanie T underscore art. Uh, for any reason, and a lot of the stuff I'm getting better with TikTok and putting things on there. I want to be able to go live and have more like one-on-one time.
Okay.
Um, with people who are interested in my work, and actually start going live where they can see me paint.
Okay.
Um, and then on Facebook is where I post more of what I'm up to and like the nonprofits that I'm involved in, different community activities, and shows that I perform in.
Okay.
So if you want to just be up to date with that. And then as far as just posting my work when I do it,
Mhm.
that's usually on Instagram.
Wow. So I am going to ask you to come back so that we can talk about some of these nonprofits that you're working with,
Oh,
because it
absolutely.
sounds really interesting. I mean, with everything that you do, plus working and trying to deal with kids, that's
Right.
something that's good with people that don't feel like they have enough time, and to be able to evolve all of that into a certain amount of time is just, I have a dog, so that's
Yeah.
that's my time right there. So
I
I would
understand.
even I can't even imagine how you find the time to do all of that. So we are asking you to come back at another time to talk about your nonprofits. Is that okay?
Oh, absolutely. I'd
Oh,
love to.
perfect, perfect, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, this has been Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment with Miss Melanie T. Art. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much.